Hey friends, it's Sherman, and welcome to another episode of Tea Time with Sherman. This week's guest is Calgary's own Ruby Hymen.
Hi.
How are you, my love?
Oh, a little hot and bothered.
Oh no! Just the summer heat getting to you, or what?
Yes.
Oh, it's so hot out, it teased your hair to shit.
I just wanted to wear a little something, a little understated. These trannies in Edmonton don't have big hair, so I thought I'd show them a little bit of big hair.
Perfect. Well, let's talk about the first thing is your evolution of drag. Let's talk about this photo. From when's that?
This photo is in Regina when I first started drag. I think that was my second time. And I even painted myself there, which is tragic tranny. Super tragic, but...
We all start somewhere, right?
Definitely. Yeah, my makeup has changed drastically, obviously. That was all white powder and some shit on my eyes. But no, you just figure out your face and go from there.
When was this photo?
That would have been 4 years ago. So, because this year in December will be 5 years that I've done drag. So
that's amazing. And then we got another photo that's more recent. It is your Miss Piggy look. When was that? I think this was Trixie.
That was Trixie a couple weeks ago at Twisted in Calgary. Me and Mel Trix opened up for her, so that was my Miss Piggy realness.
Perfect. What's your favorite part about drag?
Favorite part would be the creative. I'm very crafty, so I like building things, making things. I'm not scared to try new things, new looks. I don't do the same thing. I'm just like to have fun with it.
I think that's really cool, and I think that it's fun that you do your own little like business as well, where people come to you and you have like your
Hymen Designs.
Hymen Designs.
Yes.
Do a lot of queens come to you with like outfits that they need?
Definitely. I do a lot of custom work for random queens. I've sent stuff to the States, whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Really?
There's a few drag forums that I've sold stuff on, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it works out great.
Actually, talking about Trixie, I want to move into the month of Rugirls. Yes. Because I think April was your kind of month of Rugirls. You had 4 in Calgary that you met from season 7, and then 1 here in Edmonton with Miss Fame. So we're just going to actually just go through and talk about your experience with each one, and then we're going to party.
Yeah.
Ginger Minch, how was she? What was that sort of experience like?
I think she would be the most outgoing. I really enjoyed her a lot. She was super fun. Comedy queen, campy. Yeah, she just brought it out and had fun. It would have been great if there was more people out for her, but it was the first show.
That was the first one, and so people were kind of used to the habit of it, right?
Definitely.
But do you get any tips from Ginger Minch? Because you're both kind of like bigger queens.
I don't find her to be that big, though. Like,
really?
I don't know. She's more short and round.
Toad realness.
She doesn't corset, so she just wears the proper things for her body. So.
Okay. I mean,
big hair helps a big girl.
Next up was the visit from Violet Chachki, another top 3 finalists.
Violet. What about Violet? Very burlesque, serious, pretty. That bitch can fucking paint. Super pretty girl.
Okay. Next was the visit with Miss Fame here in Edmonton at the Pure Pride anniversary party.
Miss Fame. Well, I loved her. She's a chicken lady. She's super nice. We met her as a boy backstage, whatnot. Super outgoing, friendly girl. I loved her. She's Miss Fame.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Next up, Miss Pearl. That was a beautiful photo. Look at that.
He is fucking gorgeous, in or out of drag. But I don't know. I think he's interesting, definitely underground.
Right.
Very, like, he has his own style. He's kind of a different, like, classic drag, but very like new aged kind of drag.
That's cool. I've
So-
seen some of her performances. Pronouns are weird, and like they're very songs that I don't know.
Right.
So it's
Definitely
hard to get into
anything
them.
he performed I didn't hear, like, know before. Definitely. It's all his own.
Finally, closing out the month, it was Trixie Mattel.
Trixie. Amazing. She was one of the most that brought everything to Twisted, talked her ass off. So funny. She was on the mic the whole time. Whether it was the show before, during the screening, or after, I loved her stuff. She's very campy, but very pretty, very quirky. But all in the end, she's very cocky.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Trixie.
I have noticed that about like things I've seen in her videos and her interviews. She's got a very think she's the shit.
Yeah, definitely it's about her.
Oh, well.
But she's great.
Love her, and I'm excited to see her in Calgary for Pride this summer. I actually want to talk about something that you do. Is I don't know. You're kind of like our mentor for young queens. I've noticed. Is that sort of something that's kind of just sort of happened that way, or is it kind of intentional?
I like to support new people. I'm come across, I might be a shady bitch, but when it comes down to it, I'll help anyone. It's great. I don't want to be doing drag all my life. Everyone needs to improve. I started somewhere. I learned tricks, and I'm going to share tricks. You can't always just say, go for it, bitch. But
That's really cool. I appreciate that. And Morgan, who's in this photo, is here. Maybe kind of a little camera shy over there. What is your favorite look that you've done?
My favorite look? Well, I would say it was just last night.
Okay.
It was very, like, Donna Matrix.
What
like,
look, though? Because I feel like there was 14 looks last night.
Well, yeah, actually, two of my favorites were last night. One would be my fantasy look.
Right.
So my sea goddess, very, like, I don't know, like, blue and fun and funky and just very odd and like alien-esque sea goddess woman.
Okay, yeah. It was serving it last night. We had a little
definitely.
like paper things. Very confused with those for a second, and then they whipped out.
They didn't really work as I thought they would, but wanted to look like it was in the ocean, water coming down, but shit happens.
Whatever. What is? Oh my goodness. These are not in order. Competitions. Actually, I was going to talk about. So I know that you had Alberta's Next Drag Superstar last night. That was the finale, and then you also had Miss Twisted like last fall. How do you prepare for big competitions like that?
Definitely, first came down to what I wanted to perform.
Right.
With the competition last night, I wanted it to be a little bit out of my norm. Not as much as, because I'm always trying to do more comedy, quirky, campy, and I wanted to try and be a little bit out of my norms.
Right.
So that was a big thing. I always start with my number, and then I build my costumes and looks based on that from there.
Perfect. That was my follow-up question.
So, and then obviously with Anne's there was many other looks too. So I had certain things what I wanted to do and built them from there.
Okay, cool. How about Miss Twisted?
Miss Twisted, it was a different competition compared to Anne's because we had one choice number and one either a comedy or a impersonation number.
Okay.
So obviously choice was related to comedy, and then my second number was comedy of Chandelier, where I just got all crazy and danced like a shithead.
That's like me on like a Saturday
Spilled
night.
beer all over myself and shook my big booty.
That's not me on a Saturday night. Now we're going to go into a look at her section. We just call it the reading, but people like took it too seriously and too shady. And
I wanted to read people.
You can do whatever you want. Tell me something funny. Tell me something I don't know. Be aggressive. Do whatever you want. You're an adult. Whatever. Penny and Visa. Service some Calgary, Queen, whatever.
Penny. Scary, but shady. She was the nicest queen I met when she first came out, but She's learned from the best. Sorry. And Penny, or Avisa, where do we begin on her makeup?
It's very, like, angular.
It's arched up and hard, but it's definitely got prettier, but we'll just leave it at that.
Next, Miss Lilith, my troublemaking friend.
That crazy bitch. Where do we begin? Talented. That's someone I look up to.
Really?
She is so fierce, so funny, but so shady. Don't ever tell her your secrets.
Keep them close to you. The fabulous Miss Carly York Jones.
Corley. Oh, where
Never
do
met
you
a stage she
begin?
couldn't fall off of.
Yeah, she falls off the stage pretty much every third show she does. Last Sunday, she tried to do a death drop, fell off the stage, knocked a table over, and spilled Lisa's beer.
Oh.
She's not great on her feet.
Well, you'd think
But
after
she
20
serves
years.
really good face. She's been around the block for 20 or 30 years.
Yeah, she's like has been doing drag for almost as much as I've been alive.
Definitely.
It's too much. It's like she's beautiful and amazing, but just it's a long time. Miss Terry Stevens.
Terry, the grandma of drag.
The Supreme of Calgary.
Yes. She's a big inspiration. Love Terry. She knows her shit. She can do any form of drag, impersonations. She's the whole package. Very inspirational.
She's amazing. I saw her at Buddy's because she was here for like a Remembrance Day show or something.
Yeah.
She turned it out. She was Vegas. She was Showgirl. She was like Liza Minnelli. She was
All
she was
genres. She's not
amazing.
scared. She'll do it all.
Although I worry sometimes you guys like tire her out because one time I saw her in the hospital on a Facebook picture and I was like, oh my god, you guys need to.
She does drag in a hospital even.
Just performing.
She'll never be.
All the mental
She'll
patients.
never end. It'll be going and going and going and
American Horror Story Asylum. That'll be Terry Stevens just performing for the crazy people. Not crazy. I didn't say crazy.
back from the dead.
What is your pro tip to new? Because I know you deal with a lot of new queens. What would be your pro tip for someone starting out? For me, who's doing drag for the first time tomorrow. What is your pro tip?
Pro tip.
Well, as much as pro
Be
is.
confident in what you're doing. Own
Okay.
it. Like, don't be shady, but, like, be honest and just be happy while you're doing it.
All right. Perfect. Let's talk about your future gigs, because I know you got a few lined up.
Future. I have no future. I live in a ditch. But, actually, future gigs. Well,
You're in Pure Pride next Saturday here in Edmonton, right?
no.
Okay, I'm wrong.
I'm not here for Pure Pride. I'm in Pure Pride in Saskatoon with Katya.
Okay, that's
So-
June 13th.
That's in 2 weeks. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited. She was one of my favorites off this season, definitely. She's quirky, crazy, odd, and I've loved her, so I'm super excited to perform with her at that, definitely.
Anything else coming?
And there's a few other things. Can't unveil them all, but I'll be out and about.
Cool. That is it for the main portion of Tea Time with Sherman. We will see y'all next week. Love you. Goodbye.